Jesus spent a lot of time hanging out with people you probably wouldn't want to. He didn't just spend time with the nice religious types. In fact, the good people said, "Why do you hang out with such scum?" These were bad people. In Mark chapter 2 verse 17, Jesus says healthy people don't need a doctor, but sick people do. I haven't come to call those who think they're good enough, but those who know they are sinners. When you are sick, you go and see the doctor, and they help you to get better, to get healthy again. If you ignore their advice, you're going to remain ill. In the same way, Jesus says if we think we can do it on our own and get better without him, then he can't help us. Jesus was using this simple example to show the religious leaders how wrong their thinking was. They thought Jesus should only be hanging out with the good people, but Jesus said it was the sinners who needed him most. And just as healthy people don't need a doctor, perfect people don't need a saviour to forgive them. But the reality is, all of us have sinned and fallen short of God's standard. We all need to be forgiven. One of those bad people was a cheat and a thief called Levi, and he left everything behind, chose to follow Jesus. And you've done that in your own life, but you know there are those situations, those habits you can't seem to break. That's why you need Jesus the doctor, to let him perform spiritual surgery on you and change you into the person he created you to be. Sometimes when you have surgery, it's sore afterwards. Stick with it. Keep following Jesus. Keep pursuing him and his will for your life. It's as if Jesus says, "I'm the spiritual doctor sent from heaven to cure men's souls, to set you free from the sin, so that you can become a child of God and fulfill your potential." Let's imagine that I'm a doctor, but I don't like sick people or ill people at all. I'm a kind of strange doctor who only likes being around healthy people. But doctors are meant to treat sick people. They're supposed to put bandages on. They're supposed to give medicine. It would be crazy to be a doctor who only treats healthy people when there is a world of sick and dying people out there. Jesus set an example that day. Instead of just hanging out with other Christians and forming a holy huddle, let's be in the world but not of it. Don't be worried that bad people are going to draw you away from God. Instead, let's lead those bad people to God. Today, who is that one person that you can introduce to Jesus?